We're live. Yo, what's going on? How's my headphones, man? I don't hear
I don't
anything
hear
in my
anything
headphones.
Me neither. I don't hear anything.
Nothing. Cause I didn't.
Oh, yep. Here
There
we
we
go.
go.
Here we go.
Cause
Here
you
we
be
go.
pressing the buttons over
my
there.
boy Rob's a little rusty over there, huh? No, that ain't your side. That's your end of the deal there, bro. What's going on, Mika? You're back to life. I was a little concerned.
I'm a little tired. Don't
Because you
I
have-
work a lot.
I know you do. And congratulations on yet another promotion.
That's right.
That's right.
I work hard, and I think I deserve it.
Of course you deserve it.
I think I deserve it.
You do deserve it. You do deserve it. But you're back in the jungle now,
Yeah,
right?
I'm back in the hood now.
You in the suburbs like 2 months, man.
I was in Trump land.
You're in Trump land.
I was in
for a while.
Trump land. I leave Trump land August 11th. But I'm gonna miss the peace and quiet. But I love the fuckery of being in the hood. Trust me.
Oh, I'm sure. A girl like you get bored in the woods.
Yeah, I kind of was like
I mean, how many cousin fucking stories could you possibly listen to?
But like I told you, there's two different over there. There's two different kinds. There's some uppities, and then there's
yeah. There's the people that are running away from the city.
Right, and then
And there are
there's
the people that live in their parents' house that's like 500 years old.
the ones that live in a trailer in the middle
Yeah,
of nowhere.
yeah.
Yeah, so today was the day of uppities, and
Really?
oh God.
Yeah.
It's just I'm so tired of entitled. Can I say it? White people.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm tired of entitled black people.
I will beat your ass.
I just haven't seen that many.
Yeah, right.
No, but seriously, like I am one of the only minorities in that store, and being of leadership and being of management. It's just a sense of like entitlement. Today I was working on the floor. There is visibly a cashier. One of them came up to me and was like, "Ain't you gonna ring me out?" I said, "There's a cashier right there." Like, just because I'm the little black girl.
Oh,
first of
boy.
all, I'm not even a little girl. I'm a grown ass woman.
Mother of two.
Right. 40 goddamn years old.
40,
Don't
yeah.
mean I'm the one that's gonna be behind the register. I'm the one running shit, not behind the register.
Yeah, I hear you.
So it's just a matter of, I guess they're not used to that kind of stuff out there.
You just said I graduated from that, Karen, 29 years ago, 20-some years ago.
Karens
You know
ain't
what I'm
never
saying?
going away.
Yeah.
They are hardcore.
My boy Greg,
Yeah.
well, you had some time on your hands this weekend, I've been told, so
Yeah.
you can look up with my boy Greg, who was running amok in New Bedford.
I choose to stay in the house. You know,
Come on, Zeke.
I don't like people. When you work in a store,
Well, I got
all the time?
I got an interesting question to ask you.
go ahead.
Well, we got to wait for it on
Oh.
the show. How's your mother doing? We both swore twice. We're not in
Carol
good
is
standing.
fine. Carol is
Carol,
Carol.
sorry about that, Carol.
Carol's this church mom, right?
Yeah.
seriously.
Carol is
Now
great.
she is. I saw some super fly, sexy pictures.
Did you see
of
my
her
aunt?
sisters.
Oh,
yeah.
so listen,
That's my kind of party
my
right
aunt
there.
actually, one of my aunts that is in the picture actually commented and told the backstory of it on there. They were going to go see a music group that day. My aunt's
What group?
Fox's what is it? The Commitments or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
My aunts are actually like, if you ever see me and you see me dressed up, other than I get it from them. They're like, their sense of style it blows my mind still. Like I have 13 aunts, so I mean,
Yeah, of course.
you gotta
So,
get
so
something.
they were going out all together, huh?
Not all the time, trust me.
No, but
but-
that picture was 6 of them.
There's 6 of
At
them.
least.
Yes.
Deep. 6
There was
sisters
a
at
few
concert?
missing. There was a few
Oh, boy.
missing, and one of them wasn't even.
Now,
old
what
enough to
happens
be in
if
that
one of them
picture.
misses the car ride home? Because you girls can get a little cray-cray about that.
My aunts.
No, I'm just saying, like, occasionally, you know, if you got enough game, you can peel a young lady off the pack.
Off the back, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Back in the day, they could do
get her,
that.
and get her in your car.
Back in the
on the way home.
back in the
Because
day.
possession is 9/10 the law when it comes to that game, right?
That's right.
Now, if you leave it to, like, back then, there ain't no beepers. This is like some 1970 Superfly shit
Right.
that I saw, right?
Right.
Show me
it
that.
up for you,
Show that.
Gray.
Show the camera. Show the camera. Bow, bow, bow.
I will show you guys. Just-
Roll. Wow.
my aunts were like divas, and
Right,
they
right,
still
right. That's my kind of party right there.
They still are like.
That's my kind of party right there. Show the camera that.
There's my aunties that I know.
Hey, give me that. I'm gonna do a justice right here. Yeah, Superfly Rebecca probably headed to a Tavares or Cool and the Gang.
I'm about to send it, Rob. I'm about to send it. I'm about to send it.
It, right? You know how
Like
they're doing
so, that's how my family rolls.
I hear
You know,
I hear you.
and I actually got that from one of my aunt's houses. We're actually a really close knit family. So if you know anything about my family and the women in my family, I come from a ton of women. There's only 3 boys.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I tell you what, my aunts don't take nobody's shit. Neither does my mother. Don't let her fool you with her church.
Really? Church?
My mother does not take nobody's shit. So if you ever wonder where my mouth comes from, trust and believe that it comes from them.
This is an outlet. This is entertainment for us. You know what I'm saying? We can say what we want to do. Now, a little birdie told me you're starting to consider getting a vaccine shot.
I am. With
She
this
breaking
Delta
down?
variant, it's really scary. And me working with the public
Yeah.
it's becoming surreal, and it's becoming, both my husband and I work with people, the public. You don't know who has it. You don't know who, you can't go around asking who took the vaccine, and there's no guarantee. I mean, they're saying that this new strain that's going around is a little bit stronger.
Right.
Sure.
So I've been inquiring. I've been talking to pharmacists. I'm a big needle phobe, I'm probably gonna have to just suck it up and do it. As far as my son, my youngest, and my oldest, I'm leaving it up to them.
Yeah, sure.
Cameron has expressed interest, and I think it's only because of the not wearing the mask, just feeling free.
The schools are going to they're going to make it uncomfortable for them not to get it by making them wear masks. Maybe not. They're going to
as of
they're
right
gonna make
now,
it-
they're not making them wear masks. But because of everything that's happening over the summer, that can all change,
It's happening in Boston. They're making them wear masks when they go back to school.
So,
Yeah, are they really? Again?
Yeah. It's already a done deal. Yeah.
so and then he went for his high school.
Could a third
Testing.
sports season be canceled?
Oh
in
my
high
God,
school?
I'll
Is
die.
that be fucking crazy?
That would be crazy.
What do you think? Like, please.
It's coming back. These hillbillies down south don't want to get fucking vaccinated.
It
man.
really is. It
It's
really is.
It's bothering me already, man.
It's.
I mean, the numbers are wicked consistent. And let's be perfectly clear for all these pop-up doctors. They think they wear a Trump hat and wrap themselves in a Blue Lives Matter, and now they know science and medicine. Well, let me explain something to you. Smallpox. You know how we got out of it? Vaccine. Polio. Right, Rob? How do we beat it? Vaccine.
And
Never got to herd immunity.
And I was
Right.
talking to a pharmacist, and one of my main concerns was, how do they come up with this so fast, so quickly? So he explained to me that the vaccine was already in the works.
Yeah.
It was already in the
They
works.
fast track it.
And so
They stopped doing
once it really hit United States, because obviously it was in the works overseas.
Yeah.
And once it hit the United States, it became fast tracked.
Yeah.
And they
I mean,
wanted-
you get a company like Pfizer, which is worth how many $1 billion? Like you would like to think. I mean, crazy money. Like once that vaccine comes and they have the guaranteed orders, they almost stop everything else for the
And
most
it's right.
part. And
So-
then
so
it's
peop-
all hands on deck.
So peep this. So me working in the store, if you ever read a Lysol can, even before,
I heard about this story.
even
Go ahead. I
even
heard
even
about this
before
story.
COVID actually was COVID,
Yeah.
it was on the can already. So hence the 19. This is the 19th strain. This isn't you know what I mean, something that just came out of nowhere. There's always been COVID. It's
Sure.
just is the 19th strain of COVID. That's what's going on. So COVID's been around. And
You see, you learn something every day on Mike Mika. Go, girl. Preach.
Right.
so, I mean,
So you think you're going to get it?
I'm pretty sure.
I'll hold your hand if you need it.
So listen, I mean, because now, my new position and everything at
Sure.
work, I think that
If you're working down there,
yeah,
come on,
in the jungle.
in the jungle, you better. You
But
better
I
get it.
think that I am fit for that store, to be honest.
Yeah, of course.
I don't.
Yeah, you can do your thing. People be less sensitive, you know.
People will feel when I notice when I'm in an area like where I was on Kempton that people of color felt more relaxed to be around me.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah.
And like downtown, I know a lot of them people that go in there. You know, a lot of them people know my family. And you know, I have family that go in there.
Sure.
And not to mention, my husband's job is right next door, so it's kind of like.
I hear you.
So you know, it's kind of I might be comfortable, you know, instead of dealing with the specials.
You go to Firehouse for lunch.
Yeah.
We could do that.
He
you know what I
can
mean?
send food to me.
You can go for short walks down Purchase Street.
You know who plans on visiting me every day?
Who's that?
Carol.
Yeah, that's your mom's territory.
Yeah. She's like, I'll be there every day. I'm like, great.
Oh boy.
I don't mind it though. My mother's crazy.
Before we get to the sports part of this, the Olympics, you guys hear about my bet? Yeah. Have you heard about my bet?
No, I
Are
didn't
you
hear
betting
about
that your boy gets another ring this year?
Listen to me right now.
You
okay?
can't because it's the Cowboys
And
year.
I found, and by the way, Matt Damon is on record at TMZ today saying he's rocking and rolling with Brady over the Pats too. All right.
Oh yeah.
So here's my bet with Pete Souza, your boy Pete.
Pete,
Souza,
Pete.
right?
Okay, yeah.
These are the conditions. The Patriots have to win.
Okay.
They have to cover the spread.
Okay.
And if Tom Brady throws for 265 yards,
Okay.
Sheesh.
okay?
So that's the win spread, 265 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, if they win and cover, he's got a good chance of doing
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
All right? He has to come on our podcast 4 weeks in a row.
Pete.
Pete.
Okay.
4 weeks in a row. He's hot shit, right?
Okay.
I'm going to take you out with husband. With your husband's permission, of course,
Yeah.
because
You might want to bring him because you start talking football. It's foreign
Listen,
to me.
he's Pete's a diehard Cowboy fan too.
Oh Lord, another one.
So he's gonna come on the podcast for 1 hour. Now listen, this is how bad I got raped in this bet. If I lose,
Okay.
I gotta wash dishes 4 Saturday nights in a row for 6-hour shifts at the
Saturday
busiest
night.
restaurant in
Saturday
Florida.
nights.
So hold on. Let me do my Ric Flair. Ooh. Let me put the robe on.
I cannot take that
My
coat.
boy Sandro G gave me this.
Oh Lord.
And this is an ode to the GOAT. Not Simon Bales or whatever. To the real GOAT. This is an ode to the GOAT.
To the GOAT.
Right here.
Oh Lord.
Woo! Styling, profiling.
Listen,
You
my
know how
husband's
I
gonna
do it.
see that and
You
be
like that? Can you get my face, Rob? This is history in the making right here, buddy.
Listen.
I'm styling and profiling. I'm a whiskey drinking, beer slugging.
All right, so
Son of a gun.
let me ask you something.
What?
What team is your team? Not what player is your player. What team is your team?
My team for the end of Tom Brady's career will be the one he's playing for.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll take that.
And that's it.
You know, I don't know why you think Tom Brady's gonna win another ring.
Styling and profiling like this. Let me get it to you one more time. Woo! Okay?
See.
Now, Greg, hold on one second.
Go ahead.
Hold on one sec, Greg. Now, Greg, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Who do you think is going to win that bet? It's a great bet.
It's a great bet. Do they have a spread out now?
It's going to be like 6 or 7, they're saying.
6 or 7.
You can count them.
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So
What's he got? 6 now or 7? 7.
What?
No, he's got 6.
He's
7.
got 7, Mike. He's
seven.
got 7, Mike. He's got 7, Mike.
7 Super Bowls.
So
come on. Now.
This is what I would. Who's gonna win the game? The Pats. You know who I'm gonna say. The Pats are gonna win the game. Brady will throw for over more than 265 yards, and the Pats are gonna win the game. So he's not gonna cover the spread.
So I gotta wash dishes.
You're gonna wash dishes, Mike. You're washing dishes.
You better get some
there ain't no
Palmolive.
way.
Mike,
Soft on your hands, hot on dishes.
I love you because you are such a Boston dude, but I'm telling you right now that pig ain't gonna fly, bro.
It ain't flying?
You better
No.
get
Hey,
some
man.
Palmolive.
Now let me ask you a question. Let's say out of 100 people go into that game, how many of them are gonna root for Brady?
Out of 100,
What percentage?
at least 80%.
I was gonna say
No,
like,
I'm talking about for Brady to win.
Oh, to win?
To win.
Oh.
Like root for Brady the whole way. Not clap for Brady.
I say
Okay.
75%.
Okay.
You think
For,
so?
for
No.
Brady to win, no. I'd say about 30%.
I said 20%.
About
I say
30%.
like a lot of people go to the games to see him.
Yeah, this one.
Now they're gonna go to see him. So I think a lot of people still root.
Who
for
do you
him.
want to win that game? You want Tom Brady to be the conquering hero, or you want the Pats to knock him on his
Oh,
ass?
I want Dak Prescott. That's all I know.
You want that?
Dak Prescott. She said, I want Dak Prescott.
All right, so let's switch that.
No,
up.
honestly,
Yeah, well,
honestly, you know, I would like to see him keep winning just to prove people wrong. You get what I'm saying?
yeah. So,
Because there was so
you
many.
saw that
naysayers.
video, right?
What video?
You haven't seen the Brady video yet?
When he's throwing the football with the
When
machine,
he's throwing a football into the jug machine?
No.
and he
times in a row?
freaking
No.
knocked that
And they
shit
knocked
over.
the jug machine over.
No.
Oh, yeah.
It's-
You know how the jug machine kicks it this way?
Yeah.
He's throwing it
Into it?
Into it and knocked it over.
3 times in a row.
Get out of
Says,
here.
I'm ready.
Get
Let's go.
Okay. Tommy Tom.
All right, let's
Don't get me wrong. I'm a Tom Brady guy, too. I'm just not.
What percentage will be booing him?
I don't know.
You got to be a
No.
real, you got to be
No,
a certain kind of creep to boo him.
20% are probably booing. Probably 20%. And they're dickheads. You know what I'm saying? For booing them. I just no way I'm booing Tom.
It'd
No
be the
way.
fans
No,
that get
I
kicked
never
out.
boo 'em.
Unbelievable. Olympics.
Yeah,
Let's
what's
talk
that?
about it.
I'm going to tip my cap to Japan, man. They sucked it up. They got it done. I like the opening ceremonies. You like the opening
I like
ceremonies?
Yeah.
I was happy to see the Spice Girls.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Yeah, it
that
was a-
made
it
my
was
that
a
like
good
made
opening
my day. I
ceremony.
was like,
one of the better ones in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to bump into the Spice Girls and some misleading disco.
one of them just got married. I think it's Ginger Spice. Ginger Spice, Scary Spice is on the market.
Can you believe they call the only black one Scary Spice? Like, what kind of crazy shit
Because
is
she's
that?
probably a crazy.
Right.
She's
Rob,
probably the craziest one.
I mean, yeah, that's crazy.
and nobody even batted an eye about it either.
What?
Nobody even batted an
I
eye
know.
about it. Like,
No, they would have done that shit today. They would have been fucking. They would have been marching on Martin Luther King Boulevard.
she's the craziest
Right.
one though. If you think about it, if you ever go into her detail, her life,
That's
woohoo.
that's my kind of party right there, man.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. USA basketball in trouble as I predicted they would be.
Man, listen, man.
I'm surprised.
I'm not.
But you know what? A lot of their real good superstars are on their country's teams.
Yeah, but you're right. But they still should be winning.
Yeah, right. And that's the thing. I don't care what group you put on the floor.
That's true.
The USA basketball NBA players
Yeah.
are supposed to be winning.
This is the game that they played last night that aired today.
Yeah,
That's
but
how
Iran.
they should play. That's how they
Yeah,
should be
but
playing
Iran
on a regular.
is the worst ranked team in the tournament.
Exactly, and it's sad because that's how they should be playing every damn game.
You're right.
That's the lead they should have. I
But
mean,
it's
that's the
different now.
That's
Listen,
my expectations because
my-
I grew up on the Dream Team, and that's how they blew
well,
them
they
out.
ain't nobody's the dream
We
team.
know
They walking
that.
in that door.
Absolutely
Like
not.
Jalen Rose says, the 3-point line is closer. So now those traditional 3-pointers turn into bad shots for Americans. It's a possession by possession game
yeah.
with the Europeans.
Yeah.
Run the clock,
Right.
back cut, multiple guys touch the ball,
That's it.
break you down, and take the heart out of
And
you.
that's how the Americans lost them 2 exhibition games. Too much ISO going on.
Of course.
People want to do ISO and turn it into personal games 1-on-1, and then also the Europeans have the advantage with the rules because they're more they play it all year round.
and they're more aggressive too.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What?
Overall,
Believe
here in
it.
the NBA, I want to say the P word because, if you watching them play, because I've been watching, and it's kind of like y'all are soft.
How
Like,
about-
get
yeah.
it together.
All right. How about this? I love you for keeping it real. How about this, right? And you heard me say it first. America, where are you? Where are you? Are you right there? I'm going to tell you something right now. Here's the deal. Luca, Goulet, Fournier,
Yeah.
The Gasol.
Ricky Rubio, the Gasols.
Sauls. Yeah.
That name on the front of their jersey,
Right.
Spain.
Right. Right. There you go,
the
Mike. You're
country
hitting it right on
means
it.
a lot more to them
Yep.
That what
than that country means to us.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping on no Black Lives Matter stuff because I got nothing to do with
Right,
that.
nothing to do with
okay?
that.
And I'm not tripping on young guys, old guys. We take what we have in America for granted.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay, for granted. Okay, so that's what it is.
Yeah.
And you know how you get an extra. You put that jersey on, it's worth an extra 10 points.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, that's what's happening.
Yeah. And
Look at Evan Fournier.
Right.
And I think
listen,
they're real cocky too.
Yeah, and you hit it right on the nose, Mike, because I got in a crazy argument with one of my boys on Facebook about that. I said, listen, here's the thing. Guys are not playing for the name on the back of the jersey on USA.
Yeah.
They're not playing for USA. And then you want to bring up, oh, well, what did our country ever do for us? They shouldn't even be playing anyways. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I said, that shouldn't even come into play when this is. If that was the case, don't go.
Right. If that's how you feel, then
Don't go.
Yeah.
A game that I'm looking forward to is when they play Spain because it has both Gasols are playing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
They're going to be in trouble.
They beat them already, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I actually want to see it, and them two are problems anyway.
Do they think they're going to get? You think they're going to get the gold medal?
Hell no.
I don't think so, Mike. I mean, my
I
gut,
said,
my gut feeling.
You guys laughed at me when I said
My
that
gut
on the
feeling,
show.
they'd be lucky if they get bronze.
Whoa.
I think
Lucky
so
if they
too.
get bronze.
They're
And,
really
and
struggling.
Popovich ain't the right guy to coach him.
No, I think Pop's tenure is done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So do I. It is. I mean, people change.
Yeah.
Now let's get to the real talk about this. Simone Biles.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound ignorant about mental health. I think I'm more informed about it than most people because of some of the nonprofit stuff that I do and how it's really come to the forefront.
Right.
However, I am nowhere near qualified to talk about this in a clinical manner.
Right.
But this is a talk show, and most motherfuckers are unqualified to talk about shit, and they do. Okay? All right?
You got that right.
I'm not all in with the mental health situation. I think it smells a little fraudulent to me. Okay? Because this, right? Foregoing the team competition to participate, not doing a team to be individuals.
Is she performing in the individuals?
No, she dropped out.
She dropped out.
She dropped out of
completely.
that too, Mike.
Today.
Today.
Yeah, I see that. Okay.
Yep.
I'm
No.
sorry.
No. She dropped today. She's not.
Okay,
She,
so that's- I'm cool
she's
with
out
that.
altogether.
I'm cool with
I think that
She's out today.
even from the beginning, I think her I think watching her in the trials.
When did this happen? That's how busy I
This
fucking
That's
am.
earlier
happened. I
today.
say
But I
about.
sat down at 2:30 to put these notes together because we've been doing
I
so
want to
well.
say it happened around 10:30, 11 o'clock, Mike. She made the announcement.
You know, it's crazy with people with these kids. I don't want to call her a kid because she's not really a kid, but with sports, it's a lot. For her, she is the GOAT of what she does. So I think all the pressure, everything, has really
But you can't self-stitch a goat into your
And then quit.
uniform.
I know.
You know what I mean? But now that she did it all the way,
Yeah, she just.
Yeah,
she's out completely, Mike.
I think there's
hold on.
another injury.
I'll eat my words and I apologize for Swan.
I also think that there's
There you go.
another injury lingering that they don't want to speak about. I think there's an injury lingering
Yeah.
that they don't want to speak about. And I think that she might have been afraid that injury would ruin her even more.
Right.
But if you watched her in the team all-arounds when she wasn't herself. She was not. She was really off. And if you've watched her in the past, I've watched. And she's usually flawless. And even in her worst events, she's usually flawless. And she was really, really, really
Yeah.
off.
I've never seen her
But
perform like that either.
But you would think of like the anxiety. So there's more anxiety once you're the best than on your way to becoming the best. I think it works the other way around, right? I think there's more anxiety as you're chasing it.
Yeah.
Because once you get there and you're validated, I think you can breathe. Right?
We also
I
don't
would
know
think so.
what's going
I would
on in
think so.
Olympic Village. All right. So we don't know the circumstances, if they're like all separated, if, things are not what.
Well, I know they're
think it
sleeping
is.
on cardboard beds.
Yeah.
So,
Because the Japanese, you know that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The Japanese don't think you can have fornicate.
on
On
Cardboard.
Yeah.
obviously they don't know Americans.
Right, that's right. Because we get it in on anything.
First piece of ass I got was on a break.
There was a toilet, right?
Was on a breakdancing cardboard in the middle of the woods. So I don't know what these guys have been
Listen,
watching.
there's a toilet, there's a sink. Like, what was you thinking? Like,
Jalen Rose said the best. He goes, well, my Asian brothers, or what he says, he goes, I'm not sure if you know, but Americans are good. There's a lot of ways to have sex without lying in the bed.
but I think of.
I mean, let's break it down with this. I'll let you finish. We don't want to. We want to dignify Miss Bales with the proper send off before I get into my.
Like I said, watching her, I've watched her so many times, and I just as mesmerized how perfect every performance on the beam, on uneven bars. Vault is her number one, and she was
that's
so
her go-to.
off. Okay, and I think she was really mad too, because how are you told you can't do a move because nobody else can do it?
That's insane to me.
Right.
That's,
all right,
that's insane.
I would say fuck the Olympic committee and fuck the Olympics too.
But isn't that the Olympics gymnastics committee? Isn't that their responsibility to evolve?
Yeah,
Correct.
I would think
and,
so.
And I think honestly,
I would think so.
And if
I would think to evolve.
if you think about it, she is one of the main reasons the Olympics is the Olympics right now.
Yeah, of course. No,
all right.
She was.
So I think that's a big fu to the Olympic committee.
Yeah.
How are you gonna tell her she can't? She's too good.
But it's going to be a big fu to her financially because
that's true.
The gymnasts count on that Olympic money from endorsements.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
You gotta,
but she'll still get it.
If she has endorsements for days, I think still, and just
She's,
like Naomi Osaka too, she's got endorsements for days. Nike ain't letting her go even at all. They made that very clear.
Right. Yeah, because they're not going to let anybody go at mental because it will be an unbelievable backlash.
So I mean, I think that's part of it too. She's probably like, you know what? Why am I competing when I can't do the best that I can? Because other people are afraid that I am too good. I know that would be my mental. I'd be like, screw them. If I can't be the best that I can be here.
But doesn't a real type A monster athlete say, I'm going to get through it? They want to fuck around with this bullshit chicken
Not
shit.
necessarily. You got to remember, this generation's a whole lot softer.
Oh, yeah.
All right? This ain't the Michael Jordans. This ain't the, like... This ain't the Vince Carters. This ain't the Mary Lou Rettins or anything. This is a whole. They pride themselves on mental health. Mental health means everything.
Well, we need to get harder because if we were soft in 1940 on those beaches in Normandy, we'd be walking around fucking like this right now.
Right.
I Hitler.
Right.
Am I doing it right? I don't know.
But in the way that they're treated, the way that the way.
Yeah, sure. Timeouts.
I read something about Kerry Strug and how the Russians that coached her, the famous one, that Nadia Comaneci. They were saying how hard they were on her the day that she hurt her ankle.
Oh yeah, so you
and they kept telling her, just go do it, just go do it. They don't tell these girls anymore.
Yeah.
If y'all hurting, they're like, okay, sit out. That goes with dancing. I did ballet for how long? Pain, everything.
Yeah.
I still had to perform.
Yeah.
Not anymore. They can get a little scratch and they
made up my
get to sit out.
You got to do though, right?
But
right, Greg?
Yeah.
You got to do.
Got to do.
I will say,
You know what I mean?
real true athletes push through it.
No, absolutely. No,
So
absolutely.
but it's just.
But the mental health handicap could be debilitating, and we don't know it because we're not doctors. So
right.
It could be throwing her.
Let's give the young
off.
lady benefit of the doubt.
Absolutely.
And we'll revisit this.
Yeah.
Listen, she's still the greatest in my eyes. I ain't never seen nobody perform
Anybody
like her.
been watching any hot TV out there?
Yes,
you guys see Raising Kanan?
My husband watches it. I haven't.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
Yeah,
No.
I haven't watched it yet.
God.
My favorite
I
is
am up dancing first scene, 1986, Paisley Playground, South Jamaica, Queens. Old school hip hop. The intro is an old cassette deck.
Yeah.
The first scene is some brother walking into a park
With a boombox.
Kango, like the
like-
dude on Fat Albert ad.
Yeah.
And the big rope chain. It is unbelievably.
Is that right?
It's an amazing timepiece. I'm gonna tell you something. 50 Cent, for all my mixed opinions about him, okay, he is really turning himself into a television heavyweight, man.
Okay.
Like how he has morphed the power and turned it into the book of power, and now is doing retro stuff, future stuff, blah blah blah. Now, you know how they integrated his character into power, Kanan,
Right.
Yeah.
right?
All right, so now the story of him, because Kanan
Yeah.
was Ghost's right hand. They
Right.
were best friends.
Right,
So it's
right.
gonna go in. They're gonna intertwine at one point. Them
Yeah.
two.
Now, who is
shows.
this new Kanan supposed to be like
50 Cent as
It's
a
50
kid.
Cent
as a kid?
As a kid, coming up.
Got you.
Gets
Got
his
you.
ass whipped.
Right. Yeah.
Gets his
I
ass
think
whipped
I
on
seen
the
that.
playground.
Right, I heard
his
about that.
homegirl, Jukebox, is with him. She's with him through the
All right, now
entire movie.
Jukebox is in Power.
What?
Jukebox is in Power. The homegirl Jukebox.
Yeah.
She's in the upper version of Power.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have to go back. It's I want to say the second to the last season. She's in Power. She becomes a police officer, but a crooked one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
you have
Jukebox
to
is
watch
there,
it. Jukebox is
and
in
Jukebox is down with him. These dudes beat him up. They take his money
Take his money.
again,
Right.
and his mother ain't nothing to play with.
I know. I seen the
Husband got burnt. Husband got burnt alive.
Yeah.
She's still in the game. No. Her husband's in jail or dead. Decon, they call him, a death con. The other guy she's playing with gets murdered. But she puts a couple of rocks in the sock.
rocks in the sock and take him back to the park. Right.
Takes him back to the park, and he takes care of his business.
Yeah.
But even if the gang, I like gangster shows that keep it 100. Okay.
Yeah.
That and this does. I don't like gangster shows that try to be love stories and try to have that balance. It's okay. You can give me 42 minutes of some gangster shit. I can get with it, right? And I believe this show knows who it is, knows what it is.
Yeah.
And the timepiece, the clothing, the music, the aggressiveness, the swag, all of it's right there, man.
Nice,
It is
nice.
right there.
Listen, I haven't watched that, but I've been watching Love Island.
Talk to me about Love Island.
Love Island's crazy.
I know nothing
It's
about
singles.
Love Island.
Okay, so it's
I like to see Smooth on Love Island.
Oh man, I might be
it's-
on a Love Island now.
I hear ya.
it's singles.
You got a Love Island in Florida. That we got to go to a party Saturday,
Oh,
potentially
Lord.
a birthday party.
I'm going to a party in New Bedford.
You're dying with me.
Hey man, hey.
Yo, hey. Right before he goes to everything, yo, don't forget about Shorty, girl. Make sure you ring her up, yo. And then I say, yeah, I got you, man. That's taken care of already. Do your thing. We're going to see them next week at a birthday party.
Oh man.
So now, right?
happened? What happened?
Now you're cramping my style, Jay.
Oh,
But
well.
we got a problem. I hear you. So now, you're all in with the Rebecca thing? She seemed like a nice girl.
She's a very nice girl.
Okay.
She's a very nice girl. I mean, we're just friends, and like I said, but it just feels right.
I hear you.
It just feels right.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I'm happy for you, man. She seems cool.
Yeah.
She seems
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Now, how'd you meet? You met her at that bar?
No, I met her at the park at the games. Yeah.
Now, she's from forever. She's
No.
not born in Florida.
No. She's from New Bedford.
All right. So you met her at the games?
Yes, yeah, and we just had some conversation, man, and connected, and
She's a basketball fan?
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, she she comes and yeah, she's,
Basketball fans, you don't know the Herrens up there?
no, she said she knew you. She said she knew you all, but she never met you all.
Oh, okay.
No. She said she knew you
Class
all.
of 89? Class of what? Bethel High.
She's let me see.
I
I want to say 88,
Yeah.
89 around there.
She's around. I think she's same as my cousin, so I want to say 88, 89.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she's 6 years behind me. So yeah.
You old, Greg. You old.
No, I ain't nothing old about me. Ain't nothing old about me. Ain't nothing old about me.
Godfather of Harlem 2 I've been watching.
My
No,
husband's been
I love
watching all
that.
that.
That's my show.
That's it. They do an unbelievable job, too.
Listen,
How
man.
they intertwine Bumpy Johnson, Malcolm X, Elijah Muhammad,
Right.
Muhammad
Ali,
Ali,
yeah.
Gloria Vanderbilt,
Right.
Vincent the Chin Gigante, names that are icons today.
Right.
How they bring them in and out real smooth, though.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's a
It's
great.
educational.
Oh, yeah. And
From with a criminal underbelly.
yeah, a criminal underbelly, but it also, like you say, is educational.
It's
But
also, now, there's some righteous, there's much more righteous undertones in the Godfather Harlem.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that they were heroin dealers at their
right.
core,
No, absolutely.
as opposed to Raising Canaan is just a lot of family, metaphorical type stuff, which is righteous as well. But like the message of the entire message of Bumpy Johnson's life is his trying to get the power, the Guineas,
Yeah.
the Italians off his back.
Off his back. Yeah.
Even though he saves their life in jail, it ain't good enough.
Right.
Even though he makes them a ton of money, it ain't good enough.
Right.
But then he gets tired of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then he uses his intellectual superiority.
Right.
Because the one thing about that, what I like about it, they don't show the Italians as intellectual superiors to the blacks in Godfather Harlem. It's the
Right.
other way around.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? They are the intelligent,
No, absolutely.
more intelligent.
Absolutely.
And, I don't say if that's Harlem, that's what it is, but they did a great
Yeah.
job there.
And then also how they show how the Muslims were you
Yeah.
know, into it and like you know
Sure.
how they had.
I didn't like
impact
Elijah
on it.
Muhammad went down
You know,
there. He was
yeah.
dirty, though.
Yeah, he was.
You know,
yeah,
I
he was.
didn't like that. The whole thing was very
how they
divisive,
did Malcolm
very
X,
like
man.
that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy. And they liked Malcolm. Ali ended up liking Malcolm,
no,
and
absolutely.
they all did.
Yeah.
I like when Bumpy says, "You faded out, motherfucker. We got your back. This is Harlem. He ain't coming into Harlem anywhere."
Right.
But it's good. So your husband's into that.
My husband's into that, yeah. I don't really, I barely try to, I don't really watch TV too much.
No?
No, but like I said, Love Island, it's like a stupid reality show, but it's funny. Because it's a little, it's
You want to take a
crazy.
nap?
Hey, shut up.
Mika hasn't banged out in 2 years. Swear to God. I said, Mika, man, if you're tired in July, if you're tired in July and August, feel free. You know what I mean? All right, we're going to switch up here for a second. Now. You want to talk about something that's really going to piss this woman off right here? My sister from another Mr. Mika. Spousal support for men. Yo.
If the woman legitly makes more money,
Nah, fuck that.
hold on, but wait, if the woman legitly, I mean, it gotta go both ways. If I'm making millions
If
of
the man
dollars,
don't have it, let the woman pay. If the man has it, the man should take care of it. I'm old school like that. You
yeah,
Yeah,
don't
I'm
get me
old school like that.
don't
but
get
then,
me wrong.
You don't have it.
But then sometimes you get them cases where, like my man Dr. Dre just got hammered. You know what I'm saying? He got
Right.
hammered, bro. $300,000 a month.
Yeah? Well, let me tell you
She
this.
don't have to work.
Listen to me. A man, Kelly Clarkson's man,
Right.
right? Let me break it down.
Oh,
to
I
you.
know about that whole situation.
$156,000 a month in spousal.
That's what he gets?
He
Yeah.
gets. You know what the kids get?
What?
46.
What?
Yeah. So he's getting 3 times more than what his kids get.
Wow.
Okay? He is getting like essentially $200,000. So he gets money to spend on his kids.
Wow.
So let's think about it. Okay. Her husband was a mediocre nobody.
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, this is where prenups come in, but they didn't have
They said it's going to take close to 3 years for the courts to figure out the prenup, so we can count on this money
until then.
until then. But then the prenup, who knows what the prenup could be? The prenup could be another couple of million. They think they're going to get him to give it to go away. So he's going to ride this train till the estate is settled. Estate law, trust me, my mom passed away, moves very, very, very slowly.
Right.
It can. If things are contended, if things are disputed, it can move slow.
So I say this, and I'm all fair for love and war, whatever, but I just think that if a woman who did absolutely nothing, and this man did everything, can get spousal support, why can't a man who did absolutely nothing, and this woman did everything?
Because it's wrong.
It is wrong, but at the same time, it's wrong for a woman to do it.
I don't care how bad Jeff Bezos is or these guys are. The woman don't deserve half. This clown doesn't deserve 150 from him. Now, tell me, if they co-built the company together,
that's a different story.
Then I got no problem with them getting that. But from everything I read about this guy, he was like a mush.
Yeah, he literally was a dork. If you ever seen him, he was terrible.
No significant contribution to any part of it.
But so ain't a lot of the women. Let's take.
Yeah, but
you talking about Kelly Clarkson's guy?
Yeah.
He did nothing.
He did nothing. I don't even know if he even had a real job. He did nothing. Let's think about it. But a lot of these women, what's the basketball player that just had a baby with a chick that's 9 years older, and the minute she had the baby,
I saw it.
The minute she had the baby, she dumped him. So she got freaking child support right there. He's a basketball player. He's got money.
Wow.
Shit like that.
Wow.
So I don't feel bad when men say...
Why can't we put, the judges or a panel's discretion? Why did it have to be either one way or the other way? You know what I mean? Why does it have to be a arithmetic scale or something like that? Why do you say, hey, wait, hold back here. Before you got married, you were stripping, unemployed, hadn't paid taxes in 8 years, living.
But see, that's where the prenup is. That's where prenups need to be set. When people are dealing with that amount of money, that's when prenups need to be set on the table and put on the line. You came in with something, y'all gonna leave with that same something.
Yeah, but those prenups are oftentimes, I think, crazy generous as well.
No, not a lot. Not a lot. And then there's a lot of stipulations.
Anytime there's a prenup, there's millions involved.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean...
It's involved, but the prenups are there like she said, you take what you came with, I take what I came with.
And if you get accustomed to a lifestyle...
plus.
All right, but yes, and when you get
always plus.
When you get accustomed to a lifestyle,
Sure.
okay, you deserve a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
A little bit.
Not a significant amount more.
Not half.
No, not at all. But in the state of California, once you get married, your wife is automatically entitled to half, no matter what it is. So don't go to California and get married.
I ain't worried about going to California. If they want to fight over the $5 I got, we can do it right there. I'll fucking give it to them right now.
It's law. But
as a man, it's kind of tough to look in the mirror a little bit, I would think, right? I mean, unless we're all walking on like these numb transgestural fucking robots that are shooting threes at the Olympics.
Right.
Okay? I mean, what are we here?
My thing is, as a man, how do you go to freaking court and fight for money from your wife?
That's what I'm saying.
But it happens. I mean, it happens
you know,
as a man. How do you look at yourself?
Listen, I would be cool with this. Hey, listen to me. You brought me into this fucked up world of music and greed and everything. Okay, so, and I gave up my life for you, so, but taking, I mean, 3 times as much as your kids are getting.
Yeah, that's
and I don't even think he has the kids full time.
No, she got custody.
So why the hell is he getting child support?
Listen to me. Look at TMZ. TMZ don't play.
Shit.
All right, I was on it.
That right there will piss me off. How the hell is he getting child support?
He's getting like 153, and the kids and he's got like for some other thing, he's getting another 481.
All right, so think about it. And then this goes back to my girl Brittany. Free Britney. K-Fed.
K-Fed.
That motherfucker is trying to keep her in conservatorship because he's going to continue to collect that check from his kids.
Wow.
You didn't ever think about that.
How much K-Fed getting?
He's getting a sufficient amount because he has the kids full time. He has full custody of them.
I forgot about
So
K-Fed.
once she gets off conservatorship, she's going to court to fight for her kids. That motherfucker's going to get cut. He ain't going to have nothing. Yeah, nobody ever thinks of that, but he's over there talking about there's stuff wrong with her. Of course, because the minute they find out that she is okay and she can manage her own shit, it's a done deal.
You're wrong.
What?
Kelly Clarkson will pay her ex-husband Brandon Blackstock a total of $195,000.
Yeah, total, but 150 goes to him, and 140 goes through like something to do with the kids or something. If you read down
That's together.
together.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Okay. 150 per month, spousal support as well as 45,601 in
All right, sounds only off $2,000. That's poetic
Listen,
license.
so
My
he's
own
getting.
producer trying to put me on blast. You ever see some shit like that?
Hold on, but wait.
Welcome to Foreman, New Bedford, folks. Nobody safe.
more because I thought it
Yeah,
was
no.
more.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. But wait a minute.
I don't understand where that kid money comes in. I couldn't make sense of it. I was reading it quick.
That's about what I make almost a year working in a store. So the kids get that, not even actually working. So just think about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, so like this mother sucker made out really well.
Also, she has to pay 1.25 million towards his legal fees.
Yeah.
She got choked.
And the prenup's coming. They said, keep reading down. Between 2 and 3 years it's going to take. So he's got at least 2 or 3 years left.
He better save. He better
of
not
these-
spend.
Of these payments.
Yeah.
And then the prenup's coming. And they said, like, it's going to be a couple $1 million at least.
Wow.
Listen. He better save all them funds once the prenup comes, because after that, it's a done deal. Like, he's gonna make one lump sum payment, and then
Yeah.
he's done. Seriously, what are we doing wrong?
Breakup behavior.
Oh shit.
Breakup
Let's talk
behavior.
about
J Lo and
I ain't even mad at her.
and I'm getting it in right.
J-Lo and Ben.
There's one for the white boys right there. Yeah.
Listen, you know what I don't understand is,
What?
okay, so I have to find that interview where he stated that she was the worst girlfriend he ever had. And now you back with her. Like, he's made statements about
Well,
that.
you see that you on TMZ still?
Oh, I seen all
I
the
get-
pictures of
guys,
her birthday,
No,
the rubbing of the booty.
But he's got some corny ass like cipher fucking tattoo on his back that's all colorful and shit.
Oh, really?
And she was like cracking on it on Good Morning America wherever she was on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
they
in
both
Lies
talk
Fast.
massive shit about each other. And
See, that's dirty.
Yeah.
when they split up, like
Yeah.
I remember like interviews, and she said Diddy was another one that she would never. That was the worst mistake of her life. Another one, and he said some shit, and it just goes back and forth. But you ended up back with this one, so
She liked him, I think.
I think she did, and I think it just they were in. She was getting bigger than he was.
So what is normal breakup behavior? Because A-Rod's trolling the shit.
Oh my God, he's trying to move to the same
Well,
street.
I know.
He's going to the same places she's
I
at.
know.
Like, he's
Wow.
wilding right now.
I think
There's something about A-Rod
I think
that I-
A-Rod was whipped, man. I think A-Rod was whipped.
Yeah, you think
Yeah.
that Jenny from the block puts
But
golden
they're
Putani
saying
put
that
on him?
he was
You know any Spanish?
very little. They're
Not-
saying that
not-
he cheated.
No.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. I
it.
heard that too.
And that's when
I heard
like
that too.
the J-Lo started contacting. So breakup behavior, I mean, yeah, A-Rod is actually fucking up.
A-Rod's a corny ass motherfucker. He can beat it. Okay, he's good on TV.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
but I mean, there has to be some.
Habitual steroid user.
Yeah.
Wearing makeup.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
not my kind of cat,
No,
man.
he's not. I never
He's
was
about,
an
he's
A-Rod
about
fan.
with him. You know what I mean? He
Even,
ain't-
even
he ain't
before he
dirty
got
enough
on the
for
Yankees.
me.
But
He
even
ain't
before
dirty
he
enough
came
for
to the
me.
Yankees, I didn't like A-Rod.
I shower with 2 gallons of water from a sink. A-Rod takes 2.5 hours to get ready to go to fucking, to get ready to go get ready. Fuck out of here.
So I think for her, I think their breakup was longer than what we think. Because it made it seem like her and Ben, I'm pretty sure they've been talking for a while.
Well, the mother is a chatty patty Latina, right? You know that.
J-Lo's mom?
The mother
J-Lo's
and the-
mom, she
yeah.
loves politics. She's a big time Democrat.
Okay.
You know, he was thinking about running for Senate. You know what I mean? So, like, he's playing that game with the family. The sisters are news anchor, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sisters are news anchor in New York City. You know, he's working with the older sister, the mother. He knows how it goes, man. Like, get me in the house and it's a wrap. I mean, the mother's going to like me. The sister's going to like me. I'm going to figure it out.
But maybe Ben and Jen are really like made for each other. You know, we just don't know the dynamics. They seem happy right now. Let's see in a couple months.
Right.
You know, I mean, they lasted a
Jenny
little
could
while,
be-
and I think the problem was she was getting bigger than he was.
Because Jenny, if it don't
I
work
think
out,
she's always been bigger than him, right?
No, there was at one point where she was like just starting to.
Well, he's been Batman. I mean, how much bigger?
That was
is he?
after the fact. Don't tell
Well,
Cameron. Cameron does not like his Batman.
No,
Cameron thinks it's the worst Batman.
a lot of people think it's the worst Batman.
yeah,
I like him more as a writer now. I like how he wrote and directed The Town. I thought that was an unbelievable.
That was a
piece.
great movie.
That great
For a
movie.
low
Great
budget,
movie.
for a low
Great
budget,
movie.
for a low budget ensemble cast, no real heavy superstars in
Great
that.
movie.
Did a nice job with that. So I mean, what do you do? Isn't it? Listen to me. I told some young cat today who was really going through it, and this is how he got it. I said, let me tell you something, man. There's no cure for a broken heart. Okay.
Yes, there is.
Oh, let me finish. I said, there's only one thing. There's only. You are a silly little Millie today, aren't you?
I'm
Hey, listen, I said, she's been tired all day. I said, listen, only time. I said, the only thing that makes it better. So, from the day you stop trolling her, or from the day you stop checking to see if she's called,
Right.
from the day you stop being weak, when you decide to stop trolling, stop looking at your phone, the day you decide to take one foot forward and not look back,
Right.
every day will
From
get
the
easier.
from the
Every
day you
day.
delete,
Yeah.
block,
That's
you don't
right.
got no contact, anything.
That's
And
it.
every day will get easier.
Yes.
That's it.
Thank you, Mika.
Because you'll
Thank you.
forget. You'll
it.
totally
That's
totally
it.
forget. You won't look back. I mean, the memories will be there, but you know.
Hard lesson for young. I've had girls that when I was younger, like spun me out a little older.
Right.
3 years later they'll call me and I'm like, Jen who? It's me, Jen. I'm like, yeah, I know Jen Pereira, Jen this, Jen that, Jen. No, oh, that Jen. How you doing? What are you doing?
Listen.
College? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you'll regroup and recover.
Right.
Just
Oh, no,
just
absolutely.
just find somebody else to hop on. That's all.
You think that's so? So the best way.
That's the cure?
The best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else.
It used to be for me, but no.
No.
It used to be, but I mean, now I didn't have no feelings back then, so that was me. But now it's a little different. You gotta you do need closure. I'm not gonna lie. At some point, but I think it's best to
But
just
A-Rod
cut
and
it off.
J-Lo have been long enough for closure. I mean, what's the cutoff for closure here? To have closure, you need a couple of years together.
Yeah, they were together 2-3.
Really?
Yeah, 2-3. So I mean,
Who think will win the fist
I
fight,
think-
Ben or A-Rod?
Ben will knock him out.
I think Ben would.
I don't know.
A-Rod's a sissy.
Varitak couldn't get him down. He couldn't get him out.
Hold on, A-Rod's
He's
a
a big guy.
It don't mean nothing.
My brother says Affleck's a big dude too.
Yeah.
My brother, that's why he likes him. He says he's a big, like,
I
big
think-
shoulder, broad.
I think-
like,
When
yeah.
he worked out for Batman, he was ridiculous.
I think Ben will get him. I think A-Rod is just this pretty boy.
What'd you say about those guys from Cambridge? What's
Listen. Oh, Lanebridge.
He says to go there and steal their girls.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so you bet on a guy, you're gonna go take his girl from him.
Well, I mean, I don't know, but see,
Lanebridge.
yeah,
That's
Lanebridge,
funny.
Cambridge, you know. But I got some good friends in Cambridge, so I'm,
Not anymore, you know.
yeah, well, whatever. I don't care.
I just say A-Rod.
You know.
A-Rod looks like a sissy. He looks like one hit, and he'd be like, ah,
Yeah.
don't hit my face.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't even like that.
right.
Don't hit my face.
Don't give me no scars.
I just
Can you go back? And do they become America's couple?
they might be, and I mean, if they keep it, I mean, right now they're public, but if they keep it between them,
They're smart. The one thing I like about them, they learned a lesson. Like, they try to run away to Cape Cod. Last time, remember the getting gas and running out of gas thing? Now they're in like northern Italy.
Oh yeah.
So good luck
Right.
chasing them around out there.
Right.
so,
And I got a couple of questions before we wrap this up.
What's happening?
20 years ago,
20 years ago.
it's Friday night.
Okay.
What does your weekend look like? Real quick. Who wants to start this? We'll start with you, Rob.
20 years ago. How old was I? 20, 26, 36.
Cosplay nightclubs. Where were you playing the most at?
We did the Sheridan and Hilton all the way down up and down the East Coast.
Okay.
That's back when there was no DJs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we also used to do Newport, Sebastian's.
Okay.
I can't even remember the name of the other places. All on the waterfront.
Like Goat Island, all that other stuff. Yeah.
Christine's, all those places we used to play at.
Okay. Can you answer this without being incriminated?
20 years ago.
You
on
can
the
plead the
weekend.
fifth for me. I'll give
Nah,
that to
20
you.
years ago.
You're tired today. We got you.
Listen, 20 years ago, well, I'd be at my girl's house in West Lawn, the projects.
Yeah.
I was already drinking. I wasn't legal yet. I was just 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
So drinking gin, like the gallon of gin.
Yeah.
Partying up.
What time you start, though? What time you start?
It depends. I always had my son in tow because he was two, 3. And once he went to bed, so that was around 8 o'clock. It was a done.
Yeah, but he was going to your mom's to go to sleep, right?
No, he was with me. So we both had children.
Okay.
And we'd put them to bed, and then all the shenanigans would stop. They wouldn't get up until like 7 o'clock in the morning, so we'd be good.
Yeah.
But sometimes when they weren't with us on the weekend, shit, we start all over again at 7 in the morning. Like,
Really?
and we were lit. We were lit. Like, we had parties almost every weekend. It was great. Good time. I don't regret shit.
Right.
You guy?
So 20 years ago, that would make me 38.
Yeah.
Shit.
You were the guest of the state, right?
No.
Oh!
No. I was home, man. I was home. Those was my Packy days, man. Packy O'Connor days, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was Friday, Saturday night down Packy's.
Yeah, Pat, they got an Irish fucking nightclub in Roxbury.
Let me tell you, it was an Irish guy that owned it. Packy, he was tied in with the mob.
Packy's,
He was tied in with the mob, and but it was a black joint. It was the hood, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sounds
it
about
was
right.
They called it cops and robbers because remember cops and robbers in there. You know what I'm saying? And we used to close it down, man. Close that too, man. And you was right on Blue Ave. And, anything can happen on Blue Ave, man, after you got let out of package, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Blue Hill Ave was live back then.
yeah. So
I liked the movie too.
Yeah.
Underrated movie. I was 20. I was 30 years old. If I was in Forever, I was playing ball from 3 to 5. Hitting the upstairs at the boys' club, sauna steam, bringing the clothes I'm going out in, out in there because I used to steam them.
Yeah.
I used to steam them in the steam room.
Lazy
Right.
ass.
And I was going out maybe to get a quick bite to eat,
Gotta have that.
or go into one of my homeboys' house, and then we would hit like a sports shot in a beer bar.
Yeah.
Then we would hit the Italian club that we ran. That none of us were Italian. That was essentially you've heard a lot of stories about. That was essentially our own nightclub, our own after hours club. And then we were doing it. We were going out deep.
Yeah.
When I say deep, I'm talking deep, 30, 40 dudes.
Yeah.
Either Providence or Boston, Newport. And then coming back to where the real party started was at our After Hours Club at the Sons of Italy. And there'd be more people in that motherfucker at 2 than there were at 10 o'clock at night.
Right.
You know, and we wake up and do it all over and do it all over again.
Yeah.
Just starting to experience with drugs.
Yeah.
Just starting to live a life that my parents probably didn't want me living.
Yeah. Got you.
So
Got
that's
you.
how it that's how it took off.
I had fun in my 20s.
All right. The one alcohol you will never drink again is what? Very easy for me. Blackberry brandy. Don't put it 5 feet from me because I will fucking throw up. I'm not having it.
Damn, I'm trying to remember the gin that made
You
me
remember
throw up
yours.
my
Yes,
guts.
I do.
Fuck.
Was it Seagram?
Oh no, Tangeray. Never ever again.
Wait, did you drink a couple bottles?
Man, listen. All I knew is that we walked from my project from Jamaica Plain up to Mattapan, and we were drinking Tangeray. And then on the way back, we went to a house party. On the way back, all I know I was at the corner of Morton and Blue Hill, throwing up my guts, and I was like saying, "Man, how I'm gonna get me home? I'm and never again."
Gin can hit you a different way.
Tanqueray gin.
How about you?
Wild Irish Rose.
The road.
You want to know? It was when I was young, and because my cousins used to drink it. So one time I went to the liquor store with my older cousin, and I was like, get me something, what you drink, whatever. I just wanted to drink. Let me tell you something. That is the ultimate bum juice.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I think I was sick for like 3 days. That shit was just, I smell it now, and I'm like, oh my God, get that shit
I like that way with
away
blackberry
from me,
brandy.
man. Ooh.
How about you, Rob? Where were you at?
Grog in Cape Verde.
Oh,
What is it?
grog.
Grog. It's
Grogel.
Grog.
I've had grog.
It's basically moonshine.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Straight. It's hotter than moonshine.
You could rock it, fuel, basically.
Last question of the day. What invention has done more bad than good?
What invention?
The cell phone.
Really? Cell phone? That's interesting. I say the gun.
Oh, that too.
That's a good one, Mike. I'd say the gun too. I have to agree.
I wasn't thinking that far back because that's
gun.
way back.
Right.
That's way back. But yeah.
Rob, where you at?
And fentanyl.
Depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about my business, my industry, then, digital recording, and like you can record it at home, and, nobody goes to recording studios anymore until the end.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, to get mastered. So desktop publishing? Is that where you're at?
instead of paying me 100 hours, now you pay me 10 hours. So, that's what killed recording studios.
Mike, let me give a quick shout out to Brian Rudolph, who
Okay.
put on a great community event with the Volume 1 Peter Brittle Classic. Unfortunately, an incident happened on Saturday, that, kind of, gave it a black eye, but, shit happens.
He
but,
pushed through, though, right?
Yeah, he pushed through, and it turned out to be a great tournament. Shout out to the Doughboys team who won the tournament.
Where they from?
From Boston. Boston team, yeah. So
Did they stay and party afterwards, or they hit the road?
people kind of scattered, did their own thing, you know what I'm saying?
Who was on the Doughboys?
They had the kid Spencer Brathwaite that played at MP that won the 2010 state championship for Madison Park.
Yeah.
Another kid that played with him. They had the kid, oh man, what's the kid's name? I forget his name.
1,200 per player, right? Something like that.
Yeah, because if you had an 8-man roster, that's what you were getting. Yeah,
All right.
But good tournament. Good job, Brian Rudolph.
Yeah, all right. Brian, congratulations on that. Way to stick to it. Man, way to stick to it. Mika, we appreciate you fighting through this show. It's Mike, it's Mika, it's my homeboy Greg. You know how we do it. We'll see you not tomorrow. We're up in tomorrow. We're thing.
Yeah.
But it's the dog days of summer. We'll get through it. Peace.
Absolutely. Bam.